Hey there YouTubers, here's a quick look at the Slickwraps products, two of them anyway, from slickwraps.com, one for the Xbox One and one for the PS4. This is certainly not a how-to video, but it may give you some insight into, if you're considering buying any of these products, just exactly what they look like on your machines. Both of the Slickwraps I purchased were US $44.95 each, which seems to be the going price for all of their wraps. You should also watch their installation videos as they're really helpful. The sheets of wrap come in separate cellophane packets, which are a bit of a pain because they have adhesive all the way along, so sometimes it's a little bit hard to get out. They look pretty good. First of all, you have to figure out what goes where, so watching the instructional videos is a really good start, and I had that on the TV while I was doing this, stopping and starting it, just so I could sort of get a good sequence and have a look at what exactly it should look like as well. By the way, the Stormtrooper slick wrap I've got for the Xbox One is from the Galactic series. It doesn't include as many decals as you would get from some of their other series that are on their site, i.e. it doesn't have the bottom one that goes underneath as well, but there's plenty on there, and as you can see, it looks pretty good. The controller was probably the hardest part to do. Not that there's a few parts to it, it's just that it's really hard to get the slick wrap to go around the curved edges on the controller for both the PS4 and the Xbox One. But when I was done, the Xbox One, yeah, I thought it looked pretty good. Here you can see the finished product, and I'll try and give you some close-ups just to see exactly how the different decals lined up and the spacing between them, and you know, just a little bit more of what I thought it should look like once you've applied it. As you can see, some of the pieces are quite small, so getting them in the right place can be a little bit time consuming, a little bit tricky, but they are pretty forgiving, except for this one for the PlayStation 4 controller, which I accidentally broke. So I had to take it off because it had a slight light leak. I didn't line it up properly, and when you took it off, it breaks, that one. But the rest of them were able to be moved somewhat fairly easily, and they seem to come off okay and be able to be reapplied if I made a little bit of a error on the edges or whatever. The PlayStation 4 has a complete covering on top, which looks pretty awesome. I really like this one. It came out very well. It was fairly easy to do, but once again, just lining up everything and figuring out which bit goes where can sometimes be, require a little bit of thought. So take your time and you should be fine. By the way, you should probably make sure that your machines are really clean before you even attempt to do this. Get yourself a little bit of workspace because you're going to need it, and also get yourself a hairdryer because you're going to need that to put on the wraps for the controllers as well. The round hand-held bits of the controllers are the trickiest, and even though I spent a lot of time on it, I still don't think I got it exactly right. So I'm not sure how easy it is to get that, or whether it can be done 100% or not, but I certainly had a few problems. So look, they look okay. That's not the issue. It's just that they did have a couple of slight wrinkles in them, which you should be able to see on the video once I do some close-ups. The slick wraps are a premium product, so they do have a high price, but they are really well cut. They fit together very well, and they're very precise. The finish of the wraps is a little bit different to what I thought it would be. I thought it would be a little bit more vinyl-y, but turns out it's sort of like a glossy paper, I would call it. Here you can see the controller and just how it turned out. Even with the hairdryer on those rounded edges, it was still really hard to actually get it to sit down properly. So here you can see how the edges came together, and it looks pretty nice. I think it's a good product, and a little bit tricky to get on, but apart from that, hey, a little bit expensive as well, But you know, overall it makes the PS4 and the Xbox One look pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.